notes. Yeah, so Bitcoin, and I've said this for a while now, Bitcoin is going to drop. And this is exactly what's happening now. So Bitcoin just made a move that shows that it's going to drop. I'm going to show you now what that move is. First, let's talk about the fundamentals. Fundamentals is that Silvergate, which was the bridge between basically banks and Binance, different exchanges that made it possible to withdraw your cryptos in cash. They have stopped all withdrawings. If you have the Prosperous newsletter that came out on Tuesday, I'll send it out again because there's a lot of new members. If you have that one, then you have a short article on that. So read it. It's important because that affects crypto a lot, that you cannot withdraw in cash as easy anymore. So it pressures down the price. And now looking at Bitcoin, this is what has happened. This is where we're at. We had, first let me remove this. We had market breaking out first from this channel, broke out because it broke out here, came back in, respected it as you guys see. And then in Bitcoin, this is just so you guys understand, Bitcoin loves to make these kind of channels, kind of flags, call it whatever. So it was in here, broke down, came up, respected it, and broke down again. And while it broke down, it created a bigger channel, as you guys see. So we have this small channel and we have this bigger channel. And what it's done now is it came down, respected it, while it respected the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement, and then it broke below, retested it, and broke down. I missed that trade. I was gonna call out the trade. I missed it. Same like I missed the gold trade yesterday, because everything happened in the same time. So I was focused on the Euro USD trade, but we retested, and I'm looking on the daily time frame now. We retested it, and then we came into the demand zone. All right, in the demand zone, we didn't stay there for long. We broke beneath, and now we are retesting it as resistance. So we're retesting the 88.6, which is the bottom of this demand zone, as resistance. We've done it successfully, you might say, because now what's happening is market is pushing down. Okay, so we have retested that zone and market is pushing down. Very strong confirmation for a sell that the market will drop, but we're not done with that. We're not done with that. There's one more thing. This here on the daily time frame, if you're looking at the 200-day EMA, and on the daily time frame, the 200-day EMA is very strong. As you see, it conflues perfectly with the 88.6 that we just retested as resistance. So another signal that we have strong resistance here, and we're gonna face a drop. That drop, the first level for that drop is of course all the way down here. This is the first take profit. It's actually not the first take profit, but that's a take profit. The thing is, with this drop, I can see it go down low. Like I can see it come down all the way to all the way to 11,000 actually, but that might take a couple of days. But first, to start with, I will put this trade like this. There's about a 1 to 18 risk to reward ratio on this one. That's a lot. That's good, and we got a lot of take profits along the way. If you open this trade, I would suggest you open at least like 5, that you have at least 5 take profits, 5, 6 take profits. You can even go for 7, because you're going to take profit along the way a lot. We got many levels to breach until we reach this zone here, and this is also why I see this. Why I see Bitcoin dropping is because of this here. Look, we got major liquidity. So you see this orange zone is a lot of liquidity here, and a lot of unfilled orders from this pump that we had previously. And when was that, in January? We had this whole pump here, a lot of unfilled order that needs to be filled. So first thing is gonna happen, we're gonna break down and we're gonna test these lows here, but I think we're gonna break down without any problem. Next level is gonna be these lows here, and they come through perfectly with the sweet spot with the 50% Fibonacci retracement. We'll come there, probably chop around for a while, play around in this area for a while before we maybe drop further down to this demand zone here. With that said, what's the entry for the trade? The entry is basically now. I see the entry basically now already. So this is a trade idea. I'm gonna send it out in the Telegram channel. But remember, it's an idea. So if you guys want to enter, it's on your own decision. Take a sip of coffee and contemplate on that. But it's a good sell. I like this one. I'm gonna enter it myself. Actually, I'm gonna do it. The question is, will I enter now or do I wait for? Yeah, I think I will enter it now, because the thing with this trade is it got such a good risk to reward ratio, so it's worth entering it. Even if, like, what I'm looking at is market might come up, retest the zone again, and then we're losing a couple of pips here, right? But the trade is so good and it can actually start running away from us now, so it's worth entering now. If you're unsure, you can enter with a couple of positions, and then if it comes back up a little bit, you can get in with more positions. Let's draw this one out. Let's draw this one out. Let's remove these lines. Let's remove more lines because there's a lot of stuff here. A lot of FUD. Oh snap, and one thing I didn't even see, that I see now, is you see this big swing, this whole big swing, the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement. So it means like market came up all the way, and I'm pulling Fibonacci, this Fibonacci here, from this bottom to this top. And the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement of that swing conflues perfectly. If you see this blue line, it conflues perfectly with the bottom of the demand zone, the zone that we just retested as resistance, right? You see this now? So another confluence. We had a, remember we had the 200-day EMA, so another confluence of this being a very strong resistance right now. So this is definitely a trade that we want to get into. All right, let me call out the numbers, and then that's it for today. We're streaming every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, sometimes on Monday, sometimes on Friday too, but you can expect every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Stop loss 98. Oh, let's see if we can do a better stop loss. Yeah. All right. First take profit is here. And that is 2,800. 2,800. Just like that. Second take profit is here. last one? And that is that. If you want, you can even have a take profit 6 on this one. That will be here at 17,500. Just to make one thing clear, when you hit TP1, the first thing you do, you move stop loss to break even. That's a given, all right? To take the risk off the table. Now it's a risk-free trade, and you can enjoy the profits. After that, we have all these take profits, 6 take profits. When you come down to TP1 and you break that level, like let's say market comes down here and breaks this level, retest it to continue to push down, your stop loss, you trail it. So you will take, like for example, if it retests this zone and starts to push down from here, I would put my stop loss at about TP2. All right. So keep that in mind. I will call it out. I will say it in the Telegram channel. But you know, sometimes market moves fast, things happens fast. I'm stuck. I'm in a meeting or whatever, and I don't see the markets always. So, but maybe you see it. So just so you know, keep that in mind. TP1 move stop loss to break even. TP3 when we break TP3, when we retest from underneath. Not that we do something like this and move up again, but we break it actually and retest it as resistance. Then you move stop loss down to TP2. All right, and hitting TP5, I would move stop loss just at TP3 but that's further on. Guys, I have to quit there. I'm just gonna go back to gold very quick to see what's going on. No, nothing. Yeah, still inside the